So, Chapter 9, God and the Limbic System, is when people who have seizures and it ends up affecting the limbic system, then some people will end up having strong religious experiences and think that they could become the next prophet and the world makes sense and their purpose makes sense and everything is just brighter and more meaningful and they just know everything now. And this could be because of strengthened connections in the brain, but as for why people who have seizures in the limbic system, why they end up having a strong connection to God or religion now is a mystery. But religion is something that is passed down from generation to generation, and that could explain why some people end up religious and have religious experiences, but there is no God center in the brain. And Chapter 9 also talks about savant syndrome, and this is when people who have really low IQs end up being geniuses, such as Einstein.
My chapter is Chapter 10, and it is named The Woman Who Laughed to Death. And it's about two people, Willie and Ruth, who died laughing. In the book it says that there's a specific area in the limbic system that controls laughter. Ramachandra talks about two different types of reasons why we laugh. One is because we get a set of data and we have to reconsider or reinterpret the data after a twist in the end, or because of the fact that an event occurs in which we are stressed, but the outcome ends up becoming something not as stressful, which makes it so that we laugh.
Okay, so I did research on all three of the topics that we just talked about from Chapter 9 and 10, and one of my articles talks about epilepsy and the three phases of seizures and how each of those phases can in turn affect the religious experience that some of these people experience after having a seizure. And then my second set of articles talked about idiot savant syndrome. One used Temple Grandin as an example, and the other used Kim Peek, who is the man who inspired the Rain Man movie. And these articles linked autism to idiot savant syndrome. And then the last article talked about how the brain processes laughter and humor, and also about three theories of why we laugh. So the first one was tension release theory, which Chelsea already explained. And the second one was incongruency resolution, which was similar to Chelsea's explanation of when we think something's going to be stressful, but it's not. It doesn't turn out to be stressful. And then the third one, which Ramachandran doesn't mention, is the superiority theory, where we laugh at something because somebody else made the mistake. So one example would be when we laugh at fail videos on YouTube, or if someone slips, like even Ramachandran's example of slipping on a banana peel could be used as a superiority theory explanation, because we laugh because they didn't get hurt, which is part of the not stressful laughing because to relieve stress. But we also laughed because it happened to somebody else and we didn't make the mistake.